Oh, Sim. Okay, this is gonna be something. Let's see it. Okay, let's see it.
Alright, so in my last video, I gave you guys my list for the top 10 greatest Call of Duty games of all time.
Whew,
and to my
let's see
surprise,
it.
a lot of you guys actually agreed with me. I got maybe a game or two wrong for some of you guys here and there, but for the most part, you guys didn't really think.
Why did all of a sudden zombies content from FaZe Blaze? Does anyone know? I'm curious. Maybe the man's just given up on MP.
I'm crazy. So I thought I'd give this thing another
kinda
try here by
shocked.
ranking my top 10 favorite zombies maps of all time.
Chat, Kino better not be number one. No, if Kino is number one, like... No! No, I refuse to believe it. If Kino's number one, no, dude.
This is also something that I can give a pretty solid opinion on, as I've played every single zombies map that you can even think of, and I've done almost every single Easter egg.
Cap. 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 That's cap. I'm sorry. Listen, I haven't even done some of the World War II zombies Easter. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. I'm just putting it out there. Let's hear it.
As well. Starting things off at the number 10 spot, we have the Black Ops 2 DLC map Buried. Now, when Black Ops 2
respect on Buried. Hey, listen, already better than Chaos X Silencer's list. Very good. Very good. Respect on Buried. It made the top 10. We're playing it right now.
first came out, the zombies wasn't
Very good.
received super
Very
well.
good. Very good.
But they followed it up with some
Very
really
good.
cool DLC
Yes, sir.
maps. Mob
Yes,
of the
sir.
Dead being
Respect.
an absolute banger. So people were
Yes,
interested
sir.
in what they would drop next, and they dropped
Buried
this map.
for number
Buried.
10.
Many considered
I'll
this
take
map
it.
to be one of the easier zombie maps, but it featured a giant that you
Again, an outdated opinion just because I can't get to around 100 on it. But it is if you only played it like 30 to 50, you know?
could free from a prison named Arthur that can help you accomplish things.
It's Leroy. It's Leroy. It's not Arthur, sir. It's Leroy. It's Leroy, sir. Don't you dare utter that foul name in front of me. It's Leroy. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Throughout the map. This is the first time that something like that was integrated into the game. It was also just a really fun map, cool ideas of starting above the ground, going under the ground. Super fun map to play with your friends. At the
I
number
love
9
it.
spot,
Yeah,
we
it's a
got
great call
the
map.
Maschine, which is
Respect. No, I have to put respect on his name here. Respect for putting D-Machine up this high. I don't think it's better than Buried, but respect. Listen, I don't think people give D-Machine that much appreciation. D-Machine brought an entire fan base to COD Zombies. And nobody talks about that. I put utter respect on your name for that. I agree. D-Machine
one of the best
deserves to
zombies
be
maps
maybe not top 10, but should definitely be an honorable mention.
I personally have ever played. I can't really rank it much higher than number 9 though, because it is still fairly new. It's from Call of Duty Black
That's
Ops
fair.
Cold War. After Black
That's
Ops
fair.
4 received some criticism for rehashing older maps, a return to one of the greatest zombies maps of all time, Nacht der Untoten, didn't seem like a really good idea. But Die Maschine was actually a really fun rework from that original fan favorite zombies map.
It's really true. I mean, yeah, a lot of people were not expecting another Nacht remake to be good, but it literally brought a bunch of players back. So why do you say it like that? I know, but I'm not gonna go back. Why does everybody try and say like some German translation, bro? Yeah, the Watch Mojo pronunciation, bro. I just say it as it is, man. Like, dude, I always don't say it because y'all remember when Treyarch teased Der Eisendrache as Der Eisendrachen? They didn't even know what the right pronunciation was. So ever since then, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care.
Map. Also, your boy had the world record on that map for a little while, so, you know, had to throw it in. Some people may be a little bit thrown off by my next pick.
Let's see it.
But at the number 8 spot, we're going to have to give it to Shadows of Evil. Black Ops.
Okay. I mean, listen, I don't think it deserves to be this low. But yes. Chat, a good list from FaZe Blaze. Whoa. Hold on. 8 is a little low. Yes, I agree. Like, Shadows is like a top 3. But, like, at least it made the cut. At least it's not number 35 on Chaos X Silencer's list. Guys, at least it's not number 35. Can we agree? It's not number 35. It's number 8. Whew. You know, like...
Ops 3 map.
Okay.
This is the first map on Black Ops 3, and I remember when it first came out, people didn't really like it very much. It's an H.P. Lovecraft-inspired zombies map that heavily focused on the Easter egg, but over time...
And that's true. I'm not gonna lie. When Shadows first released, I think people thought this was one of the worst zombies maps ever. No lie. I will never forget. A lot of people were upset and they were playing the Giant for the first couple months, I think, until DE came out. But I was like, bro, I love Shadows. Shadows is like one of those maps that you could grind. A lot of the casual fan base was like that, you know?
It got the recognition it deserved for its use of specialist abilities, gobblegums, and overall just fun gameplay.
I love
coming
BO3
in at
from the
number
beginning.
7, beating out Buried, Shadows of Evil, and Die Maschine is Mob of the Dead. It was the first...
Fair, I'm a little bit scared. What is... This is not Mob of the Dead, yo. Wait, hold on a second. Did you get the wrong... Wait, hold on. This is not Mob of the Dead, y'all.
First zombies map that we got where you could complete an Easter egg solo.
He said call... Oh, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. How are you gonna do my boy Call the Dead like this? Listen, I get Mob of the Dead's a good map, but you can't do this to my boy. You can't do this to my boy. You can't accidentally call him Mob of the Dead. Oh, that's disrespectful, man. That's disrespect. Okay, I appreciate him putting Call of the Dead this high. I really do, because most people don't. But he probably just accidentally said it incorrectly. I appreciate the pick, though. I appreciate the
Wonder Waffle at the end. It had a great celebrity cast, including one of my favorite...
Wonder Waffle. I used to say that as a kid, but it's Wonder Waffle. I know. I thought it... Listen, child, I'll never forget, like, saying a story that it was called the Wonder Waffle. And people will be like, yo, look up Blue Waffle on Google. Chat, don't do it. Oh. Get it out of my brain. Get it out of my brain.
Favorite actors of all time, Danny Trejo.
Danny Trejo.
And even though that George Romero...
and Robert Englund.
Zombie...
and Sarah Michelle Gellar. And Michael Rooker from Walking Dead.
is annoying. He dropped the free perk bottle when you killed him, which is always awesome. It had a great storyline. The map is awesome. It was super fun to play, and that's why I put it at number 7. Before we get into our top 5, at the number 6 spot, I gotta throw it
How does that make sense?
back. Give some shout-outs to the OG Nacht der Untoten. And I say Nacht der Untoten...
Dude. Dude. Why do people put Nacht in top 10? Why do people put Nacht in top 10? Why? Why, bro? Why is Nacht always in top 10? Listen, I get it. It's the first zombies map ever. I get it. They've remade it on almost every game. But it doesn't deserve a top 10 spot. There's so many maps that are better, bro. I never go back and play Nacht. Like, almost ever. Ever, bro. Dude. I have to disagree. And yeah, above SOE, nah. Listen, if this is about, like, iconicism, I could get it. But we're talking his top 10. So, again, I'm not against this, but, like, I'm just so tired of Nacht being in the top 10 when it really is not a top 10 zombies map. It really isn't, bro.
I'm not exactly sure how you say it in English.
It's not.
But this is the original...
A Night of the Undead is the English
zombies
version.
mode, game mode, the original map. Very little things actually add.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play this in 2023. What is the criteria? I think it's just his favorite. So I can't argue against the man's favorites, but I'm like, dude, Nacht.
As far as like,
I don't think Nacht should be in the bottom tier either. It should just be right in the middle, right? It shouldn't be like, I don't know.
Easter eggs go, there's no pack-a-punch.
It is what it is, man.
You can only buy guns off the wall. But this is the OG zombies map that I think a lot of us had our first zombies experiences on. And personally, you know, if you...
Chat, what was your first zombies map ever? Mine was Kino. To be... No lie. Look at what happened with that map. Yeah, I feel like most people's first maps were either Kino or... I know some people started in BO3, the Shadows. But a lot of Kino I see in the chat. Yeah. Moon. Whoa, that's an interesting one. Kino or Nacht? I mean... Or Transit. Yeah, a lot of people started in BO2. I forgot, bro. Like, not to be real, I can't remember. Mine was Kino. I know that 100%. Kino was my first. Town. Yeah, dude. Yep. Those are good ones, bro. Spaceland? Bro, you are interesting. Wow, I'd love to talk to you. You're the only Spaceland I've seen. That's crazy.
If you didn't play it, it's probably not going to be in your top 10. It is an old map. They did remake it for Black Ops.
I'm telling you, that literally what he just said right there proves it's nostalgia.
Ops 3 back in 2017 as a DLC. So whether that
and they brought it back in BO1
or this OG one, I think
the BO1 version I think is better than. Nah, actually, the World at War version of Nacht is better than the BO1 version. The BO1 version has the Thunder Gun, but the World at War version has an infinite damage flamethrower. So it's way better than the Thunder Gun because the Thunder Gun only has a couple shots, while the flamethrower is infinite ammo, infinite damage. So yeah, World at War's better.
I think it does deserve a
The BO3 Nacht though is really fun. I won't lie, people were upset when they added Wonder Fizz and Gobblegum. I thought it was fun.
Spot in the top 10 at the number 6 spot. Anyway, coming into our top 5, we're starting things off with a bang. This is one of my personal favorite zombies maps.
I'm scared because like Mob and Shadows are gone now. So like, oh, I'm scared.
Of all time. Der Eisendrache.
Okay, now I'm very scared because there's 4 more spots and DE, Shadows, and Mob are gone.
Not exactly sure how you say it in English, but
it was Call of the Dead, right? Yeah, Mob of the Dead's still up. Yeah,
one of the reasons why you should buy Black Ops 3 if you haven't ever played it. I would say it's one of the easier zombies maps, but the map is beautiful, and the 4 elemental bows make it super fun to play with your bros. It's an excellent mix between good gameplay and good storytelling.
I think DE is the most played co-op zombies map of Black Ops 3. I really believe that. I actually believe that, to be honest.
And it's set in Austria, which is where I was born, so...
What? Chat, I went to Austria for my 1 mil special, which will be uploaded in about 16 days from now on March 15th. So you will see that I cut out Patrick's name on a tree, and I flew out to Austria only to do that and write my name underneath his on a tree next to the Eisendrache. You'll see what I mean, though, when the video comes out.
So that also gives it plus points for my list at the number 5 spot. Now, before we get into our top 4, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of today's video, DoorDash, because I'm hungry, and DoorDash is super convenient.
We just got a hashtag ad!
Where I'm in the
hashtag ad, bro!
YouTube videos.
How do you have a hashtag ad in a 6-minute video? That's impressive, bro.
So I'm literally going to order something right now, and there's way more than just food. I'm actually going to order something off 7-Eleven right now.
Okay. I gotta say something here. If you're ordering 7-Eleven off DoorDash, that's lazy, dog. That's lazy. Bro, 7-Elevens are like around every block in human history. Why?
But I'm just
this
gonna
is staged
because I want snacks. DoorDash helps you stay in your game by delivering items right to your gaming setup.
Bro, that would literally cost you like 3 times more than just actually walking in and getting it.
I'm gonna order these right now, and we'll see if these get here before the end of my video. Coming in at the number 4.
They won't. They won't. Okay, number 4. This is where it's getting scary now.
Spot, we got Origins, and I honestly...
Oh no. Origins for 4? Oh no!
I would have ranked this map even higher than I did, but it was off-putting for a lot of players. This was one of the more time-consuming and harder maps to grind through, but it has one of the best Easter eggs, and getting the elemental staffs gave you a good sense of like progress of doing the Easter egg. Very cool.
I'm interested that he put DE below Origins. I actually think that's quite insane. I would not have guessed that from FaZe Blaze here, to be honest. Usually, like, people like Der Eisendrache more because it's easier than Origins, but it's still interesting, man.
Well-designed map. The robots were a little bit annoying, but again, part of the amazing experience of the map. For a lot of people, this may not...
Origins would not be the same without the robots. Change my mind, you can't. But the robots add to that map more than they detract.
Even be in your top 10, but for me personally, I had to put it at the number 4 spot. But it did not break the top 3. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have Der Riese, or I think the way that people pronounce this in English is Der Riese. This is...
Some watch mode. I mean, listen, I respect this pick. I do think Der Riese has one of the most used layouts of all time in COD Zombies. Do I think it's a top 10 Zombies map? Like, maybe towards the upper part of the lower part of the top 10, maybe, but not number 3, dude. It's a phenomenal map. I think yeah, Der Riese is like up there, 100%. It's like one of the best zombies maps, without a doubt. But yeah, I don't know. Not like this high. Riese is an incredible co-op map, though.
This is the map where zombies really took off as a game mode.
Oh,
Nacht der Untoten from World of War was the one that really introduced people to zombies. But Der Riese was really where they made a lot of innovations. It was a little bit of an easier map, I guess you could say, compared to other zombies maps.
Well, the Pack-a-Punch system changed it forever. But you know what's funny in actuality? Like, Riese is the hardest World at War zombies map to attain high rounds on. Did you guys know that? And it has the Pack-a-Punch machine. Shinonuma, you can do it without the Pack-a-Punch. You can get to around 10,000. Verrucht, you can do it with just the traps. And Nacht, you can do it with the flamethrower. So it's funny how Riese, the map that they're like, yo, we're going to make the weapons better with the Pack-a-Punch, actually is the hardest high round in World at War. Really weird how that works.
But this is the first time that we saw pack-a-punching weapons, which was super fun and a crazy innovation back in the day. It also introduced teleporters and overall...
Because Riese doesn't have the 24 cap. Exactly.
Feel and vibe of the map was just awesome. Now, coming in at the number 2 spot, better than all the rest, but not quite the best, is Kino der Toten. This map was...
Who's got you on this gameplay, dog? I'm going to arrest them. Who's got you on this gameplay? This is not Kino der Toten, fam. Who's got you on this gameplay? Who's putting in the gameplay here, dog? Okay. I won't lie. At least it's not number 1. I don't know how much that means, bro. But at least Kino der Toten is not the number 1 zombies map. He probably watched the Chaos Silencer list and he's like, nah, I can't do that, bro. He's like, bro, after what happened with that guy, I can't do that. But my man, editor, I don't know what Kino der Toten gameplay you're looking up, but that's Kino. This is the Kino
for the progression of Call of Duty Zombies. For many people, including myself, it is...
Listen, I disagree with that. Kino der Toten did not progress anything for zombies. It was mainly just a lot of people bought Black Ops 1 and they played Kino. Kino is essentially Riese 2. That is what Kino der Toten is. I personally like 5 more than Kino. Because I think the layout of 5 and the confusing nature and the chaos of it is way more exciting than Kino. Kino, every time you load in, you do the same thing. It's almost like Origins, bro. You stay in the spawn room for a couple rounds, you go up to the top, you get to the power, you open the box, you get the thunder gun, you get the ray gun, you train on the stage. Every game is like that. Every single game. Right? So, I mean, yes, I get it for the nostalgia. But in general, man, I mean, listen, it's better than Chaos.
456, love you, bro.
Cowboys is saying, is it better than Noah J? 1 in chat if it is, 2 in the chat if it isn't. I mean, it's a solid list. I won't lie, it's a solid list.
The OG Zombies map. The map was just really...
There's definitely not been any, like, super heinous picks, I guess, other than Nacht.
Well set up. It wasn't too difficult to play. You could squad up with your homies. And honestly, maybe it should be ranked a little bit lower. But just for personal nostalgic purposes, I had to give it to the number 2 spot.
I mean, that's fair. And listen, and he is basing this off nostalgia. And it is his favorite. So, I mean, I can't attack the man. I can't attack the man where it's like... Chaos Silencer is like, number 10. Attack of the Radioactive Thing. I'll never forget that for as long as I live, chat. Chaos Silencer, the only human being on planet Earth with Attack the Radioactive Thing in number 10. Boggles my mind to this day. Okay.
Well, coming in at the number 1
It's going to be
spot,
Mob.
The best zombies map of all time. Mob of the Dead. The Alcatraz map from Black Ops 2. Instead of just surviving as long as you could, players actually had an objective in this game.
Mob is a phenomenal
map.
And
fly off
phenomenal map.
But beyond that, you started off as ghosts.
You already said that. He meant Call of the Dead. And honestly, the Call of the Dead pick, I respect. I respect because Call of the Dead is not usually on people's top 10. Where did Chaos put Call of the Dead? Like number 40? Number 48 or something, bro? I don't even know, bro. GK is not here. Whoa. Whoa, I realized GK's not here. Whoa. Controversial. F's in chat for GK. DE is here. Der Eisendrache is here. No Zetsubo. Dang. GK didn't make the cut, man. I'm going to be honest. Listen, I think GK didn't make the cut probably because he just didn't play it. He didn't play it at the time. But GK was so revolutionary. But to be honest, man, it's not a bad list. Chat W or L. It's not a bad list. It's not bad.
The gameplay, amazing map, an amazing
It's
Easter
not a
egg,
bad
and an
list.
amazing cast of players that you could pick from. All of that combined with the weapon sandbox on this map, which was awesome, makes this the best Call of Duty Zombies map in my book. But what do you think? Do you agree with my list? And if you don't,
Chat, I mean, listen, I can't dislike this video. I can't. It's not a bad list. Yeah, sure, it's like a mid list, but like, I get it from his criteria. Chat, I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna like it. I'll say some positive.